How do parents really know when to give to children what they ask for and when to stop? How do they know the thin line between discipline and allowance? Should children really get everything that they ask? Should parents really give them what children ask? What do you think about this?
You know, Anil, I've seen absolutely different generations of parents now. And parents end up giving to their children what they needed for themselves. So if you see our generation, we needed the freedom because our parents were a lot more authoritarian, right?
Yeah.
So we wanted to be free. And we've given our children so much freedom that our children are now sitting in a sense of entitlement that you should be giving this to me and you should not be expecting anything in return, and why it's my divine right. So from a sense of deserving that freedom, it's come to an entitlement, which is extremely unhealthy.
How do parents really know this? Now, how do they draw that line and how do they decide? Is there a manual? Is there a way to understand that, or it's very organic?
There is no manual. It's a very delicate dance between giving and receiving. One thing that definitely should not be compromised from, needing from the children is respect. They need to be knowing their own responsibilities. You can't spoil them with doing everything for them, because if you do everything, if you give everything, you make them so fragile that they can't stand up for themselves in the world now.
I like that when you say receiving and giving.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's one way in which we can learn when to give, when to know, when to stop, and when the receiving stops from, when the giving stops from the other side, you know that the giving was taken as entitlement.
Absolutely.
And also when you say the giving and receiving thing, I'm sure what you're saying is not to use the giving as a bribe to receive.
Absolutely. I mean, as parents, it is our job to give. It is the child's job to receive. But when the child only gets used to receiving, thinking that it does not need to give back in form of gratitude, appreciation, love, respect, something is going to drastically go wrong over there, and that's not okay. We need to make our children strong enough to take the slaps that the universe is also going to give them. But they will never learn that unless they have faced a few difficult situations within the home, within the family. A lot of parents are going through this disease of, I'm a better parent than you. Okay, this is not a competition. And just by providing every single thing, laptop 1.5 lakh, iPhone 2 lakh, ye chahiye, IB school chahiye, ye chahiye, wo. You got to stop somewhere. Your child has to know that there is a difference between deserving it. Of course, you deserve everything that is great in the world. And the difference between I'm entitled to get what you should be giving me. That's a difference.
Parenting is not a contest, and it's not here to be competing with another one. Make sure that what you give your child is because you love them and you feel that love, and it's not for bribing them. It's not to discipline them because you are above them or under them or in some way of those natures. So parenting is not a competition.